Turbo, turbo, turbo. You guys have all asked for it, and now we get it. This is the new Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo. You gotta say the whole name or else you'll get in trouble, but now I'm just gonna call it the Tiggy Turbo. Let's take a look. Getting right into it, for the 2026 model year, the Tiguan's top SEL R-Line trim can be had with a more powerful version of Volkswagen's Evo 5 engine, which is a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder making 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. This is 67 horsepower and 51 pound-feet over the base engine that's in the 3rd generation Tiguan, and has more horsepower than the Volkswagen Golf GTI. And come on, Volkswagen, we gotta talk about these over-engineered hood latches. My God, look, what? This isn't gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna fly off. But I'm glad you guys did it. But this is hilarious. This more powerful Tiguan Turbo is linked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission and has VW's 4-motion all-wheel drive system standard. And you don't have to use premium fuel with this sucker. Just fill it up with regular fuel. That's great. And on top of the weight savings of the 3rd generation Tiguan, this should get decent fuel economy. I say should, I'm speculating. Who knows what it is because the EPA hasn't tested it out yet. The 3rd generation Tiguan rides on VW's MQB Evo platform, and the exterior gets all new sheet metal, uses lighter materials, it's wider with short overhangs and a slightly longer wheelbase, a higher hood, functional vents, light bars front and back, and no fake exhaust outlets. Good job. And if you want dubs on your Tiguan, dubs are available. Dubs are 20-inch wheels, by the way. And now this sporty engine is backed up by a sporty look. And if you're wondering, this color is called avocado green pearl. Looks pretty good. Out back, even with a short rear overhang, the Tiguan's cargo area isn't compromised. Open up the automated hatch to reveal a good amount of space. Official cargo measurements aren't available yet, and neither is the old 40-20-40 split rear seats. Now it's just 60-40. And there's plenty of space back here. And on top of that, this cargo floor can actually fold back here so you don't have to take it out when you're taking out the spare tire. Also, if you want to bring your cargo cover with you, you can just unlatch it up here, bump it up, and it can fit on the floor. And this is pretty sturdy. You can put a lot of stuff on top of here. Some good versatility back here on top of latches to fold the rear, get down there, rear seats. Some good placement for the latches, some good space. This is a good place. As far as space for passengers, there's plenty. At 6'4", I can slide in the driver's seat and find a very comfortable driving position with plenty of space for my head and legs, and these quilted leather seats even have an available massage function and memory seat settings for both the passenger and driver, which I always appreciate. The 3rd generation Tiguan will now only be offered in a 2-row configuration for the North American market, but this being a compact SUV, the 2nd row is one of its biggest strengths. It's a lot of space back here, and before you get in, there are pockets on the side of the rear seats, so you can put stuff in there like snacks or your phone or whatever. And coming in, this seat, I'll leave this open for the lighting. This seat is pretty far back on its track, set for my ideal seating position at 6'4", and I got great headroom, some good leg room, my feet fit under the seat, and these seats don't recline, but they're in a really comfortable position. And I'll close the door for the sake of this. The ambient lighting extends to the rear, which is pretty nice. Middle seat occupants, got to deal with this big hump. But if no one's in the middle seat, you got a nice squishy armrest with a couple cup holders. It's a nice situation back here with a combination of tall windows, rear seat vents, and plenty of space. You could get in a nice cruising position in the rear seats. The interior of the Tiguan gets some welcome updates as well. The gear selector is now column mounted and sits in front of the new standard 10.25-inch digital cockpit pro driver display. A 12.9-inch touchscreen comes on lower trims, but this optional 15-inch touchscreen is in the Tiggy Turbo. This thing is massive. The 3rd generation Tiguan has a lot of goodies, especially on this top trim. For one, I want to start with the steering wheel controls because they are physical buttons now and not that haptic controls. Good job. For two, This optional 15-inch chunky touchscreen looks good. It's nice and clear. It's pretty easy to work, but it can look a little bit cluttered. And your HVAC controls are embedded in the screen, so it can be a little bit confusing to work for some people. But at least you now have a volume knob that's down here. When you click it, you could go to different modes. And you also have your wireless charger here that can cool off your phone. You have more center console space so you can fit a tablet now. And it just looks good with this California walnut. I'm gonna dare say this is the poor man's Audi. Look at these quilted leather seats. Yeah, poor man's Audi. Now I'm gonna get a massage. No massage, I can't turn the car on. New Tiguans also give Volkswagen's IQ Drive suite of safety features that includes lane keep assist, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and 4 new airbags. There will also be level 2 ready semi-automated driving assistance for those long commutes. If you're looking to grab the Tiguan with more power, baby, or even a sedan or a competitor, go on KBB.com and let Kelley Blue Book help you get a fair purchase price. KBB.com, click the link above for more details. What up, James? Pricing for the new Tiguan Turbo hasn't been announced just yet, but availability and pricing will be announced closer to launch this fall. Thank you, Volkswagen, for giving us the Tiggy Turbo, or the Tiguan SEO R-Line Turbo. Gotta say the whole thing. This should be really fun to drive, finally. And I can't wait to get behind the wheel. And if you can't wait either, of course you're gonna subscribe to the Kelley Blue Book YouTube channel for the latest, greatest, and the turbo. Volkswagen is cooking up something good. A little showmanship doesn't hurt. Let's check it out.